Good morning. Thanks for joining me at Coffee with Corey. This week, I got to travel down more highways that I had never been on before. Jossie and I went to our Aberdeen office this week and then up to Leola, South Dakota to remove items from a house that our wonderful stager Nicole had done for us up there. And Abby listed it right after that and sold it almost immediately. And now the new buyer's getting ready to take over their home. So we needed to get the items out of the home. And the team was good enough to let me go along and witness how that whole process goes down. So speaking of staging, I know I mentioned it a few weeks ago, but the time is drawing near, and I'm not going to give you all the details, but I am going to confirm. We've got our tour of staged homes coming up, July 27th, 28th, 29th. There's going to be a link right here in this social media post that'll take you right to the page where you can register for our tour of staged homes. You can win over $10,000 worth of home furnishings from the Experience Furniture, and it's just going to be a really fun event. And we're going to have a home in Aberdeen. We're going to have a home in Brookings. We'll have at least one home in Mitchell, and we'll at least have 4 or 5 homes in the Sioux Falls area. So we're still, I will tell you, this event, it takes a lot to put everything together. And so some of it comes together at the last minute. And I know sometimes that makes some of us a little anxious, but we're getting there. And I told the team that I'd give a shout out here to everyone that tunes in with me at Coffee with Corey. And it's important that you go to the link that's going to be in the social media post to register, because registering in advance is the only way that you get to win the prizes, and gives us a pretty good idea how many people we might get to show up at the homes. So we look forward to all of you being there. I'm going to be on Kelloland Living next week talking about it, and we'll probably talk about it one more time next week at Coffee with Corey right before the tour happens that following week. One thing that I wanted to touch on this week is working and playing well with others. And, I get conversation a lot with people that are not in the real estate industry. They'll see me talking with another real estate agent, or they'll see me mention another real estate agent, and they'll be like, geez, Corey, isn't that person a competitor of yours? And I'm like, well, in our industry, in real estate, you can be competitors, in essence. But at the end of the day, if you don't work and play well with the people that are in your industry, then, a lot of times you're just not going to be very successful. I cannot tell you the number of times that I need to call on people that work at other companies and share ideas with them, get information from them, share information with them, and it all just becomes a two-way street. As I tell my team members all the time, in real estate, you're calling each other a lot. You're calling other real estate agents a lot. And, in this age of cell phones and obviously caller ID, you know who's calling you. So what I always tell my team members is when you want to be that person that when you're calling someone else and they see your name on the phone, they're going, oh, great, I can't wait to visit with them because this is going to be a fun conversation. If you keep that at the back of your mind every time that you're having interactions with someone that could be a competitor, and it makes everything go a lot easier. And it's also one of the little principles that is in the Go Giver. We touched on that months ago. My offer on that still stands. If you want to share this social media post out with others, I'll get you a copy of that book, and you can learn a lot of other little tidbits in addition to just working and playing well with others. So that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining me at Coffee with Corey, and I hope to see you next time.